Hey, it's Ricky Realtor. We're going to talk about the market stats for October and how Zillow is affecting the real estate market right now. So stay tuned. Let's talk some real estate. So I'm getting a lot of questions regarding the real estate market, and a lot of people are asking, when's the bubble going to burst, right? When's the market going to go down? When's the best time to buy? My answer to that is not anytime soon. The market is still very, very strong. I mean, if you look at what's happening and you look at the amount of inventory that we're sitting on, for example, we closed out October for all of Texas. Our months of inventory was 1.6 months of inventory. Okay, so remember, if you ever watch any of my videos, you know a healthy balanced market is 6 months of inventory between buyers and sellers. At 1.6, that means if we don't have any other product that goes or any other houses that go on the market, we'll run out of inventory in 1.5 months. Okay, so that's not a lot of inventory. Inventory is way, way down still, as it has been for the last couple of years. So interest rates are driving that. I mean, it's great for buyers because interest rates are still very low. So that is spurring a lot of growth here, especially in Texas, and the number of people that are moving here to Texas. But it's also really great for sellers because sellers, there's not a lot of inventory out there, so they're getting multiple offers still on their houses. So we talk about, and there's other people that are telling you, hey, the market's starting to slow down. Let me define what slow is. So rather than there being multiple offers of say 20 offers on a house, it might only be 8 to 10 offers. Okay, so that's slowing down the market, right? But yeah, I mean, it's still very, very strong. So when you look at what is happening, especially here in Texas, it's not slowing down anytime soon. So if you look at our Texas housing report, our median price is $310,000, and we were up 15.7% this year over last year. That's huge. I mean, we keep seeing month over month double digit gains in the value of people's homes. So if you purchased 5 years ago, you purchased 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, you're in really, really good shape. So I tell people, if you're on the fence, stop waiting. You need to move. You need to move forward. And if you want to start investing in real estate, don't wait. I am buying rentals right now and investing in the market, and I'm going to be renting because that's what's going to end up happening is we're going to see more and more people that aren't going to be able to buy, and they're going to be forced to rent, or they're going to be forced to sell their house, maybe due to forbearance, something along those lines. So it's a really good time to invest in real estate. So let's talk about Zillow and what's going on with Zillow. Zillow made a huge, huge mistake with their iBuying program. They started it back in 2018, and they were going out and they were buying houses, and they were really depending upon their algorithms, just like their Zestimates, which is a bunch of BS. Their estimates can be anywhere from up to 20% off as far as what the value of a house is. They've been off for years because, quite frankly, they don't know what they're doing. Same thing with their iBuyer program. They've completely shut that down altogether. They've reduced their workforce by 25%. Their stock is down 35%. So they were really depending upon these algorithms to determine what the house prices were going to be, and they overpaid for many, many houses. I've got a good friend of mine, as a matter of fact, that we comped his house at about 350, maybe 360, 365 at best, and they paid him $409,000 for his house. Okay, now they're going to turn around and sell that. Guess what they're going to sell it for? Probably about 350, 360. Okay, so that's not a good business strategy. So that's where Zillow really screwed up and made a mistake. So bless their hearts. But hey, that's the way things go, right? So big changes there, and that's affecting the market a little bit. So if we look at what's happening in DFW, in the DFW market, you can see the median price is $353,000. We're up 16.7% over last year. Okay, so again, we're still seeing that double-digit growth. Active listings were down almost 30%. So again, low amount of inventory, okay? And you look at our months of inventory, it's 1.2, okay? So again, extremely low, great for sellers. So if you're thinking about selling, even during the holiday season, where traditionally Sales are down during the holiday season. There's not a lot of activity, typically speaking, but that's not the case now. I mean, we're continuing last year with COVID and all of that. I mean, we just continued to see October, November, and December when things start slowing down. It did not slow down, and I don't think that's going to happen this year as well. There's just such little inventory out there, and there's so many buyers that are trying to get in to the Texas market that I don't predict this is slowing down anytime soon. So even listing your house around the Christmas holidays is really not a bad strategy. So again, between that and what's going on with Zillow, Zillow is really not affecting the market. There was talk about because of Zillow having to offload so much inventory, like almost $1 billion worth of inventory, that they were going to flood the market with houses. It's not going to happen. It's not going to affect our market. It's not going to create any kind of slowdown or anything like that. So don't pay any attention to what's going on with Zillow. It is what it is. So the market is still very, very strong. So if I can answer any questions for you, you need to know anything about what's going on with the market as far as selling, as far as buying, feel free to reach out to me. My phone number's up there. Love to talk to you. Okay. Have a great day.